Welcome to Chris Veve Journey, where I take you on a trip to Veve, always as an adventurer, never as a financial advisor, so please invest with caution. So today's episode will be straight facts, most of the time. So I just wanted to cover the upcoming drops we will see within the next few days, mostly from 007 and from Frank Kozik. So I guess let's get straight into it. So I'm on the wrong page right now. Let's get straight to Frank Kozik. Okay, here we are. So it is Labbid Series 2. It will drop on Saturday, 8 a.m. in the morning. So it's a second series. So the first one we see is Levicorn. I really like this model. It's so weird that I like it. And what I really like about it is it's actually an animated model. So the rainbow will be animated, which is pretty great because it's a common. We have 388 edition size and a list price of 25 gems. So as far as I remember, most animated stuff was more in the higher rarities, so that we get the animated thing in the common part, so that mostly everyone can have one, is pretty great. Especially if we look at all the others, they are not animated. So this is a pretty cool idea, and it feels like a thank you to the fans. Maybe intentional, maybe unintentional, I don't know, but it's how I feel. So I'm not really a fan. I don't own anything from the first edition. I start to like those things, so maybe at one point I would even try to get one. But so far I don't own any of them. I wasn't there for the drops at all. So, but I guess I will be there for the drop on Saturday morning. So this is kind of interesting. So here's the corpseman. I can't see it. Either it wasn't loading or it's not meant to be seen on the website because he's screaming medic, medic. So maybe it's too brutal to see. I have no idea. So he's an uncommon, edition size of 2,888 pieces, list price 30 gems. Interesting. So nothing special about those so far. Like there's no first edition, no first appearance, which was something I wasn't expecting at all. But we have it here with Hooverville, Sunny Side of the Street. He's actually a first edition. And I know I say actually a lot, so if you want to make a drinking game out of it, I don't mind. I don't know why I do it, I can't stop myself. So if you do it, have fun with it and take a video and let me know. So drop date is the same, list price on this guy is 35 gems, edition size of 1,888 because he is a rare. And he's a rare in the first edition. Like if you go for one, I guess this one will be the most interesting. I mean, it's just because he's first edition and he's a rare. 35 gems is not too expensive also. And honestly, he looks cool. I like the design. He really captures spirit, like the 30s. I don't know, like a guy working on a construction site. So yeah, interesting one. So Red Room, that one, I don't know. He doesn't trigger me. I don't like the style at all. I mean, it looks pretty nice, but nothing that I would want. He's also rare, also 1,888 pieces and 35 bucks. Nothing special aside from that. White Backstab, yeah, he's special. He has a knife in his back, so he's really backstabbed. But he's also an ultra rare, only 888 pieces, and if you notice, it's always 888 on all those numbers. And it's like a countdown, like 1,888, 2,888, 3,888. So that's kind of interesting. Like, I'm not sure how much on purpose this was. Is this going to tell us anything? Like, what's the message of the artist here? Maybe there is no message, I don't know. And this one is really interesting. So he's also Hooverville, but he's called Rubberleg Colorway. And aside from that, he's not available for purchase. So this is very, very interesting. So he's also secret rare, but has an edition size of 3,333. My initial thought was that he is an extra that you get if you bought all the others, but his edition size, it doesn't make sense. If you get the whole set, you can only have 888 people that get the whole set. So why would you have an edition size of 3,333? Maybe for the, like if you get the whole set, you maybe get him as an incentive, like a thank you, here's the Hooverville Labbid rubber leg colorway. But if you sell some pieces of your set off, like the white backstep, the ultra rare, so you sell it off, you no longer have a complete set. You maybe get to keep the Hooverville Labbid, and the next one who completes the set gets also Hooverville Labbid until all 3,333 pieces are away. But that sounds so complicated. I don't think I think that is the reason. And even I thought maybe it's another edition of this one because they look the same. It's just a different colorway. But he is just 1,888 pieces. So if he's a rare, why would his secret rare be in the same pack and has a bigger edition size? I don't get it. If you have any idea how this is supposed to work, I have no idea. Really interested in what you think, how this is going to work. Maybe it has something to do with Series 1. I have no idea. But this one is special, and all I want to know is what they do with it and if the community is going to like it or if people will be mad about it. So let's see. Going to continue to the James Bond drop. So this is the poster drop. The poster drop will happen tomorrow at 12 p.m. So there's two posters. It's really easy designs. It's not my taste, my cup of tea. I rather have a design that is, I like images that I can delve into and look around, like really complicated. That's the stuff I'm into. I don't like these reduced designs. I know it's an art form and people that can do it are awesome. It's just not my cup of tea, so those are not so interesting to me. I know I said I'm going to take every drop they pull out, and that I get every drop they put out, but maybe I pass on this one. Maybe I pass on this one because I'm not interested, and maybe so there's more for other people that actually like these posters. So this one is list price of 107 gems. So those are even quite expensive. For me, I think 107 gems for an image is quite a lot. Edition size of 2,507. Okay, edition size is pretty low. And counts as an ultra rare. The next one is just a rare with 4,007 pieces, which is funny because it has 007 in it and has a list price of 87 gems. I guess both pieces, that's kind of the thing. If you have both pieces, you complete the set already. So that's like 200 bucks for a set. I don't know, like if you're really a set collector, I guess it's kind of a must-have. I'm not too much into the set collecting because it's I think it's too expensive. I'm way too late on the platform for that. So yeah, I think I pass. I'm not sure. I mean, those are released tomorrow at 12 p.m. But the other ones are going to be released on the 3rd of October. So those are on... No, that's the mask. The mask is released on Sunday. Tomorrow, already at 8 a.m., you have the glider also released. So what I'm thinking is maybe I try to get a glider because it's in the morning. And if I don't hit with the glider, if I don't manage to get a glider, then maybe I will try with the posters. So the main thought here that maybe I'm able to sell off a poster and on that way get to a glider, because I really want to have one of those gliders. So that is how the glider looks like. That's the model. Pretty interesting design. And Yeah, what I want to talk about here again, like there's two editions of this glider, a static edition in size 101 and an animated edition in size 101. The static one going for 127 gems, edition size 5007, and we have that 007 here again. It's a first appearance and a rare, while the animated one has a list price of 197 gems, edition size of just 3007, and is also a first appearance and is a super rare, ultra rare, I bet. So we have another vehicle and another vehicle in size 101. I can't shake the feeling that the vehicles will be a vital part of the Veveverse, that we have an 3D environment that we can live in. I mean, that's sure, that's what they already told us. But I think you really need vehicles, and right now is the time where they bring out high value vehicles that will have also a lot of value in the Veveverse. I mean, that they can be really used for transportation and maybe even more. That's why I got the Enterprise. Even if it was very expensive, it's already dropped 100 gems in price right now on the market. But I can't shake the feeling that the Enterprise is a way of mass transportation, and maybe there's a chance even to gain only when you let people fly with it. So that's kind of a thing I will focus on. That's kind of what I think is going to happen. It's a long shot, okay, I get it. But I think it's really how it's going to play out. And all I want to know is a static piece usable as much as an animated piece? Or do these things have to be animated so that you actually can get inside the model? Like with the DeLorean, the animated one can lift up the doors. So that's a necessity if you want to sit inside of it. So I'm kind of on the fence if I can just buy the static ones and those will be drivable, flyable, whatever, or do we need to take the animated ones and the others you can just have them in front of your house, yeah, just as a flex, because that's what I think these vehicles are supposed to be, a way to flex. That's what all the other simulations we had, like Sims and Second World, there wasn't really a way to flex. And let's be honest, grown people and people that have a lot of competitive energy within them, they like to flex with belongings, like they like to flex with material stuff. And if you have a second world where you live in, like right now, people want to flex as much as they can on Instagram, and this is already like a second life you live, because Instagram is not the reality. People are not the way they are on Instagram. So maybe that's what Ecomi is going for, going full on Ready Player One and say, okay, this is a whole new world. We have as much land as you guys want. We have our own money, and here you can build your own reputation. And reputation will be shown again, like in this world, with materialistic stuff. And so it will be the guys that drive the animated, interactive DeLorean that will be the cool guys on the block, while other people will get other vehicles, which would also make sense, because how many vehicles can you actually bring in collections? At what point will we have all the cool stuff? I mean, right now you could have a kit, a Knight Rider car. You could have a car from the Fast and the Furious, but the Fast and Furious is a pretty great example, because you can have the hero car from the show, from the movie. That would be the interesting one, the expensive one. And then you can have one of the other cars that usually get crashed in the show. So those could be less expensive, so people have actually a chance to buy a car and have a way of vehicle movement in the Veveverse without paying too much. Because I mean, in 1 or 2 years, if everything goes according to plan, those season 1 and season 2 vehicles will be very expensive. So yeah, that's just the way I think. Tell me what you think. Am I totally crazy? Am I building building a world in my head that's never going to exist, or is it a valuable thought and you think I'm on the right path and I should continue to buy vehicles as much as possible? So yeah, that's an interesting one. So much for that. Let's continue on with the last pieces. So here's the Lucifer Safin mask, the Japanese No mask. I don't know how that is actually pronounced. No, I don't know. If you know, let me know. So this one will actually release on Sunday, 8 a.m. List price $57 or gems. Edition size of 7007. The number is great, it's a rare, but this is like the piece you have the best chance to get. There's the biggest edition of all of them. And it's, for what it's worth, the first appearance. I don't know, because it's not a character, not even I mean, I can see why a vehicle is treated like a character. Why this is the first edition is weird to me, but I don't know. Interestingly enough, in mid-October there's also another release, which I think I'm pretty sure it's going to be a car from 007. I mean, he always has a special car, and why wouldn't they release the car? And because the car is a vehicle, yeah, that would be the one I have to get again. So that's my thoughts. That's all the info I got for you guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know definitely what you think about all the stuff I told you about, especially what you think about the Frank Kozik secret rare and what you think about the vehicles and the Veveverse. Am I crazy? Let me know if I'm crazy. I need you to tell me when I'm crazy. So much for that. Thank you for your time. Leave a subscription if you like, that would be awesome. So yeah, good luck with the drops tomorrow. Good luck.